Hi, welcome to the India Found Challenge. Before you become an explorer, there are a few tips for you to get better pictures. Most of you are going to use your mobile phones for this challenge. So let me take you through a few points. Point number 1. Keep the lens of your phone camera clean. Remember, it's a very tiny lens, so a little speck or a smudge is likely to make very blurry pictures which you may not be able to see, but on a laptop or a computer will not look so good. Clean the camera every time you take the phone out of your pocket. Point number 2. Photograph the complete site. So while you may be creative and look for details and architectural viewpoints, give us at least one complete viewpoint of the monument. Step back against the wall, or if you need to go to a rooftop, then please do so. Point number 3. Several of the sites that you visit are going to be laid out horizontally, such as a fort wall. Use the landscape mode on your mobile for a picture of that place. Other sites, like a clock tower, will require a much more portrait orientation picture. Point number 4. When you are at a site that's tall, then it's possible that you may want to tilt up your phone. Remember, when you tilt it up, it creates distortion. So try and find a viewpoint that will give us the least distortion. If you need to bring up grid lines for alignment of vertical and horizontal, then please do so. It will give us good images for our map. Point number 5. The subject that you photograph can be photographed at any point of the day, but harsh light will give us not so good pictures. So try and find a good time to go there when the light may be soft, or the light may be falling in such a way so as to bring out the architectural details of the space. And definitely don't photograph the place with the sun behind the place, because we may be able to see it, but it won't look good on our heritage map. Point number 6. Use only the primary camera on your phone. The primary camera is at the back of your phone. This camera has a higher resolution than your selfie camera. So give us images only from this camera. Remember, you are also going to want to take a portrait of you to use when you challenge others on social media. My advice to you is not to do a selfie, but to get someone to take a picture of you in front of the site. Point number 7. Use the native camera app on your phone. There may be other apps available, but they may not give us the best quality as your native app will. Point number 8. Go into the settings in your camera app and set the phone, the primary camera, to maximum resolution. We want that for our heritage map. Point number 9. Many of your cameras will allow you to set the white balance. Since for this challenge, you're likely to be shooting in daylight, set that to auto white balance. Point number 10. If you have HDR capabilities, then we'd like you to experiment with those. And HDR does the incredible job of taking multiple pictures and putting them together, so we are able to see details both in the shadow areas as well as in the highlights. And this makes for better images. Just be careful while you're doing the HDR pictures, but if you have that capability, do experiment and give us those images. Point number 11. In some of the cameras, you have a Pro function. Now the Pro function is useful in case overall the picture seems too bright, and you can set the amount of exposure down to give us a better image. Point number 12. While we all use photo filters like Snapseed for our Instagram images, try and use them less for this map challenge. Maybe you can correct a little distortion or tune the colors a little bit, but try and give us clean images as much as possible. Point number 13. Do not use the zoom function of your phone. Unlike your camera, which has an optical zoom, the zoom function in your phone amounts to cropping your image, with the result that we will get a lesser resolution image. If you need to walk closer, then please do so. Point 14. When you arrive at a site, don't start shooting in rapid fire. My advice to you is, first walk around the site, study it, let it seep in, find the best viewpoints, and then go back to those viewpoints and take your images. Point number 15. Give us the images directly from your phone storage or from Google Photos. Don't WhatsApp it to somebody else's phone before you upload it to us, because those images will be compressed. Happy shooting. Go there and discover sites for us. While you need to submit your images by 18th May if you want to participate for prizes, our site is going to remain open till 2020. So as you go through the year, over your summer vacations or later, find more sites for us and make the map richer. While the 360-degree panorama for the Heritage Map Challenge is optional, please make the effort to get this for us. For this, you will need to download an app. It's called Cardboard Camera. The links are on the website. Once you have the app on your phone and you're on site, hold the phone in a portrait mode and determine whether you need to move back or forward, because you want to get the full monument from top to bottom in the picture. If it gets cropped on the left or the right, that's not a problem, because you're going to pan anyway. Just make sure your buddy or somebody else is not standing close to you, because they will become a big part of your picture. Be patient, find a time when there are least number of people around. Now here's a trick for you. You need to stand like this and then rotate around the phone. Just imagine that the phone is tacked to the ground by a rod, and then to get a good panorama, you need to turn around this. The app will tell you when to stop. Go slow if you need to, the app will tell you that as well. And keep the horizon straight for us. Shoot many panoramas and then upload the best 3 for the challenge.